I'm in Yinchuan, and locals keep telling me that if there's one thing I need to try while I'm here, it's something called Lahuhu. I have no idea what this is, but if it's got la in the name, I think I'm gonna like it.
Hello, 你好，我们来吃辣糊糊。怎么做呢？我们会选择
选菜。
好，选菜。好的。So we take our tray and fill it with all of the things that we want in our pot. It's a little bit like malatang or hotpot concept. Let's see. I think I definitely want some of this nang. Oh my goodness, they even have chou doufu, baojiang doufu. Ooh, 火巴. That looks really good.
There's trays upon trays of ingredients to select, from vegetables, tofu, noodles, and a much smaller section for meat, which suits me just fine.
I always get some frozen tofu, jinjingu or mingtiantiangu. See you tomorrow, mushrooms. If you know, you know. Ooh, this is really interesting, and it seems to be a local specialty here. Huanghua cai. In Beijing, I've only ever had these dried, but here they always seem to have them fresh. Ooh, I love these noodles. They're kind of like potato starch noodles, I think. Look at these things, they're like snakes. I've also got this seaweed-looking thing, or moss. I don't know, let's try it. Ooh, one of my favorites, youtiao.
After you've put all your goodies in a tray, you pay by the weight and choose how spicy you'd like your pot.
中辣会很辣吗？
能吃辣你就别中辣。
好的，好的，我能吃辣。我想问一下，你们的汤底是现做的还是现做
的？
啊，好。好的，然后可以不放鸡精吗？
可以。
好好好，素的素的。Wow, only 58. They also have a sauce station, but from what I understand, the broth is like really thick. So I don't know if we're gonna need this. We'll come back if we do. We just put the pot on our table. I am a little bit intimidated by how red it looks. The smell is really interesting. It's almost giving me like harissa, like the Middle Eastern chili spice smell. It's very peppery and wow, very peppery. I'm actually really nervous to try it.
The soup thickens thanks to the addition of sesame paste, along with stewed tomatoes and a healthy serving of chili. Not gonna lie, I was already pretty intimidated by that bright red color, and it didn't help calm my fears when the waiter brought over these reinforcements.
We have some donai here and some bametang. She called it donai, but actually it's a mixture of a lot of different things. So I can see 坚果, 花生, 核桃, 白汤. Oh, that's going to be really nice. It's making me a little bit nervous about how spicy this is going to be. She was saying that it will help with the spice, and she's bringing a lot. I mean, this is like a liter here. Yikes.
I've heard it's customary to drink the soup before adding your ingredients. I wonder if the same goes for Lahuhu.
我想问一下，也可以直接喝这个汤底吗？还是不应该？应该能喝啊，好的，谢谢。It's a really cool texture. Very nutty, almost as if the peanuts and sesame seeds have been freshly ground up. So there is a little bit of texture in that broth. It's super thick. There's some freshness from the tomatoes. It is spicy. Zhongla is spicy, guys.
But just because you can doesn't mean you should. My stomach is going to feel that tomorrow. Let's try Lahuhu the way I think it was intended, along with our tofu, veg, and noodles.
This is an interesting one, chou doufu, in the black changsha style. That is delicious. It's super chewy. And actually, the broth kind of complements it the same way that in changsha they add the chili sauce and pickles on it. It's a really good dressing. It pairs perfectly. Wow, I'm only a few bites in and I'm already feeling the spice, guys. Time to dilute that with some donai. All right, I'm ready to go in again. That is so good because with the addition of nuts and things, I feel like it adds an extra creaminess from the fats of the different nuts. And it's just a little bit more of a complex tasting soy milk. Really yummy.
I'm a big fan of things like frozen tofu and dobang that have all these little pores to soak up all the flavors of that broth.
Let's give it a try. I love that chewy, spongy texture. Oh, dojapin are just perfect for this kind of concept. Maybe now it's time to try out this dipping sauce. Before I thought it didn't make sense to have a dipping sauce because this is basically one big pot of dipping sauce, but now I get it. When you have the dipping sauce, you get the chance to have that fresh garlic, the onion, the coriander in there, and it just adds a little bit of extra freshness. It makes me just want to eat more.
All of your favorite hot pot ingredients, be it tofu, youtiao, or rice cake, will also be your favorites in Lahuhu. It's also the perfect chance to try things you've never had before.
I'm going to have the thing that I'm most excited for, the wobat, the rice cracker. Just look at that. It's already falling apart and it's only been in the pot for seconds. Look at that. Oh, delicious. It's delicious, but also a little bit strange. It's almost like saucy breakfast cereal, but I'm digging it. It's so crispy and delicious. So yeah, don't leave it in too long, otherwise it gets soggy.
Yinchuan isn't usually on people's top list of places to visit, but my eyes have really been opened not only by this region's picturesque landscapes, but also with its surprising culinary delights. Lahuhu is really nothing like what I've ever had in Beijing or the south of China, so if you're an adventurous foodie and a spice lover, you really can't miss this.
I had no idea that in Yinchuan they ate such spicy food. Zhongla is really giving me a bit of a challenge, so if you come here, definitely start with the weila unless you are really confident. And if you come, take a picture for me. I want to see what you put in your Lahuhu. I'm Alex from Vegan in China. 谢谢，再见。